So when I was in college, the pastor of the church I went to thought pretty highly of himself. He wanted to be one of those guys that ran one of those mega churches with satellite campuses, but he was not. He was one of those guys that ran a regular church with 150, 200 people in it. So there came an opportunity while I was there that one of the small churches from one of the neighboring communities was going under. And so in the hierarchy of that organization, there was a district, and that district took over that church. And as a district representative, they put this guy, the pastor of the church I went to, in charge of that church. So he was very excited. He said, "This is my chance. This is my satellite church. I'm going to go in here and we're going to run it. It's going to be our church down here, and we're going to have the screen, and we're going to shoot our own church services on Sundays down here, and people are going to come from this small community, and they're going to watch our church service back where we're from." And I said, "I don't know, man. It's like a small country church that's like only seats about 50 people. I don't think they're interested in coming and watching a video of another church, but whatever you want to do." So he said to me, well, "Hey, let's go down and check this place out. It should be all emptied out today, so let's go down there." So he and I hopped in the car with this other guy that was around there as like an associate pastor, and we drove, and it was probably like 45 minutes or an hour away. So about halfway down there, I realized I had made a mistake. It was very, very uncomfortable, very dull drive where he was talking so much about all the things he was going to do now that he had a satellite church. So we get down there, we make that whole hour-long drive. We show up at the building, and I go to open the front door, and it's locked, of course, because there was no one there. And I said, "All right, you got the key?" And he said, "Oh, I left the key." And I said, "All right, well, is there like one around here? Is there like a hide key or something?" I said, "I don't know. They didn't tell me." I said, "All right, well, let me see what I can do." So I started going around and yanking on the back doors and checking windows and stuff. And eventually I found a window that was in the church kitchen, and it was the size of any kitchen window, like a half-size window. And I said, "All right, I guess we can get in this way." And the two guys looked at me because of the three of us, me at 6'1", 280 pounds, I was the smallest. So here I am at this small country church trying to shimmy through this half-size kitchen window to break into this church so we can look around and feel important about ourselves, about the satellite church we were about to start to run.